Hey guys, welcome back to World of Warships. Today we're taking a look at the Preussen, and this is thanks to Ship Request. Last time you wanted to see a Preussen with a main battery furious super heavy AP build, which I'll admit I've never tried. I'm very curious to see how this goes. Preussen's got some decent guns, certainly a very fast reload and high alpha damage, so should be interesting to focus more on the guns rather than the secondaries with this ship. Ship Request, though, is all about you guys picking the ships I play. So in the comments down below, make sure you comment whatever you'd like to see me play next, and whatever's most upvoted, that's what I will play next time. But for the build here on the Preussen, we have Lucians, of course. Not sure if we'll make too much use of them here, but we do have Furious, and we do have super heavy AP. So this should result in a relatively quick reload. We already get 21.1 seconds, and that's over 16,000 alpha damage here. 457mm main guns means we overmatch 30mm of armor, which is very important at these higher tiers, as a lot of cruisers have that. It allows us to punch through them without really worrying about their angle. Very powerful gimmick that this ship does have over the Kurfrust, for example. Here's the upgrades I'm going to be using. Just a very basic build here focused on main guns, of course. We do need to worry a little bit as a Preussen since our superstructure is a little bit large here. So this is where we're going to take a lot of damage. Although with a main gun build, we play more mid-range, and it's possible we'll take a little bit less damage thanks to that. We do get Turtleback. We get some very nice armor here to deal with high explosive as long as they're not hitting our superstructure. And crucially, compared to the Kurfürst, our rear turrets firing angles when we're looking forward are much better. So I'm looking to take advantage of that. But that's about it for the ship. Let's see what we can do today. Now this is less about the Preussen to start with, but whenever you see your destroyer leaving the flank you're on, it's really important to not just YOLO in and try and make things work anyway. Typically, that's not going to go too well. Broadside Hindenburg might decide to go forward here. We'll see. He does. All right. What do we get? That's a Citadel. Boom. That's what we like to see. Now then, what do you think his plan is? Probably turn out. Let's try up there. See if he does that. There's also an Austin here. Should maybe try and reverse to get eyes on that. Hindenburg does turn out. It's a little later than I thought. Still take a hit, though, for him. Ah, GK out here. Interesting. Take a little damage to our superstructure. He might decide to turn all the way. But for now, we're playing safe because we can. We're a main gun build, of course. And our destroyer has died. Let's see, Hindenburg shots? No, looks like I missed. Unfortunate. It's alright, though. Very nice reload here, even before Adrenaline Rush and Furious, all those things. Let's see, GK. What do we do? Yeah, like 12k to him. That's pretty good. I will gladly take that. Now we go dark. Maybe I can get through this gap? I guess the key here is just to take things slow when we've got such an odd match here. Destroyer not really around for us. Although, improved accuracy? No, I missed. Too bad. That would have been a nice salvo to get in on that destroyer. The improved alpha damage always helps there into DDs. Our team should be winning the south here, so this is why we don't have to play quite as aggressive. I don't think here. It's very passive play, obviously. And I'd rather be doing more, but against this, I don't know. Alright, let's see what our reload's like. Let's shoot the superstructure of the Kurfürst here. 18 seconds? Pretty good. We take those. We do have a Shimakaze in B, or around B, so that should help us a little bit here. Hydro's going down, though, so I should be aware of that. Secondary is not going to do much, of course. since we don't even have the manual secondary skill, which might be an option. You know, more main gun focused build, but maybe you take something like manual secondaries instead of Furious or super heavy AP. Wow, 15k into a superstructure. Dang. That's pretty crazy. Shimakaze screening torps for us. Very nice. We do appreciate that. Hopefully he doesn't take some of those. But Hydro going down. This is why you have to play cautious when you don't have a destroyer around, basically. It's just very, very easy to take half your HP and torpedo damage. Of course, we have a Hydro. That helps a lot, but not always. Rear turrets only. It takes a while for the turrets to turn here. I actually might keep them on this side, though, thinking about it. We have a GK that's just kind of full sending in here. And if our Shimakaze gets into a fight here, I do want to help him out. Very weird game so far. Big superstructure on the... I should have looked for this Petro, actually. Big superstructure on Kurfrust, of course, so we will be aiming for that. Yeah, 7k is not bad there. See, the GK died that quickly, right? He was just full health. So you die fast when you take all those torpedoes. There's no healing from it. It's very painful. And we know it's a Holland, so it's a little spooky. 5 overpens this time. All right, making me stronger. We take that. There. See, and then as soon as he's spotted, we need to help, right? And this isn't a situation of save your DPM or whatever. It's literally shoot and help. Oh my goodness, 6 points. 9.6k, 6 hits. Wow, that's insane. Now we have our Hydro up, but again, our Shimakaze is kind of in between us and the Holland here. So that should help us out. Look at this reload, though. Possible I should have saved it there if I saw my Shimakaze was leaving. Another 9k. 5 seconds. Do we have spotting on Holland yet? We do. Let's try there. Dispersion can be a little all over the place, but we get him. All right, let's go. While we're at it, let's compliment our Shimakaze because he's been scouting for us. He's been contesting the caps for us, and he's been shooting his guns. Don't discredit that. Shima guns are very good, especially with that concealment allowing you to surprise people and get the jump on them. So, but you don't see many Shimakaze players. Oh, too bad we don't get that kill. That's okay though. You don't see many Shimakaze players using their guns though. So, props to this Shima for sure. We'll try again here. 100k though, not bad so far. Dispersion being a little trolly though. Certainly a bit of an issue. But what, his heal's out now, so mines should get him. If he doesn't, I'll fire again. Maybe pick him up here. He's just gotta die, basically. He gets one more salvo into us. We kill him though, and wow, we don't take any damage. That's kind of wild. We know there's an Austin around, so we do want to keep an eye out for that, but now we'll just go for Freddy. Again, it's just superstructure, right? Just go for superstructures. You can do such massive damage to German superstructure. The way to mitigate it, really, I mean, look at that. The timing on that could not have been better. The way to mitigate it is actually to angle like this. Almost over angle, so you're exposing too much. And people might try to go for your broadside armor. And if you do it poorly, you're going to take a massive hit into your broadside armor. But you're at least not going to get nuked into your superstructure. There, we just missed. And again, those torpedoes. Torps, man, they're just so difficult to deal with for when German battleships eat them. Pushing in, very easy to eat those torpedoes, of course. Austin's still behind an island. I'm not leading enough. That's why I'm missing, by the way. That's just purely on me. And we should get him here. There we go. Yes, we do. Good. Take a little bit of damage in return. We'll use another heal. We may as well. The build has 5 heals if we can get ourselves up to 2 million potential damage. Not necessarily going to be the case here. We'll use our spotter plane there. I mean, 146, 3 kills. Of course, a lot of that is down to having a very, very strong Shima player on our team, helping us out a lot. But that's pretty good damage. And you see how we didn't have to risk nearly as much with this build, right? We don't... I mean, I'll be honest, I get very, very greedy for those secondaries. Torpedoes forcing the Austin to go a little bit broadside here. And we get the full pen, but not the Citadel. That's all right. Now, Austin's got some nasty DPM, of course. No, my turrets. You know what? Maybe it was the strategy. Wait for him to slow down, and then we get ourselves the better shot. But yeah, the turret angles here help a lot. They really do. He's slowing down. So, bad salvo there. This one should be much better, ideally. It is, but he's got 32, yes. If you didn't know, Austin has 32 millimeters of armor, which allows it to full bounce, or auto bounce our shells. I keep expecting him to accelerate. Alright, so now he's using his booster. I slow down, I turn in, and that should limit some of this damage here. And I will just damage control that because he's used his booster now, so I'm not worried about the booster for the relights here. I'm also making use of the extra immunity time on my damage control there. That's the extra module I took. There we go. Nice. And again, it's that spotting that my teammates are providing for me here. We got some very good destroyer players. It's so much easier to play the game when you have good DDs on your team, guys. Trust me, it's so much better. They do have a Friesland still, but that's not a torpedo threat here. Look at that, 2 hits, 10,000 damage, big. Wow, Bismarck's got the HE, interesting. He maybe took note that I used my damage control there. Or perhaps he's just got HE because there's just so many destroyers around. Which is honestly fair enough. There it is. There's a Confederate even. Okay. We take those. Dispersion's still a little wonky. But you reload so quick, man. It's not that bad. I mean, it's pretty bad. I misaimed that one. I was hoping he would full turn more. But these turret angles are such a bonus for over GK. And that overmatch helps quite a bit at higher tier. We're nearly at 2 million potential damage, and a very interesting benefit you get from taking that 3-point skill for the extra heal is that if you've used all of your heals, you actually instantly get that next one. There's no waiting for the cooldown again for that 5th heal. So we might even see that here. Obviously, there's been enough time that I would have definitely gotten to that 5th heal. But there's times in other videos in the past where I've used that skill, and I've certainly been healing, and then I get to use that extra heal almost right away because it times perfectly with the last heal ending and then getting 2 million potential damage. Interesting. We might get a crack in here, guys. Oh, look at that. Spotting ships. Luchin's coming in clutch. Okay, that went too high, unfortunately. Probably not exactly aiming this properly. That's okay. There we go. We got our heal. Very nice. Alright, little high, little low. Shimma gets the Friesen. Like I said, Shimma with guns. Pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. Wow, we're over 200k. Okay, this is unexpected of a first game, but I will take it. The torpedoes get him, yeah? And actually he turns because of the torps, so I don't end up getting him here. I think Jaeger's probably got it. Not quite the Kraken, unless these hit. I think I missed again. My aim is bad this morning, guys. I apologize. Haven't played boats all weekend, so let me warm up. But that's not a bad first game still. Wish I would have got the Kraken. You know, that would have completed here, but it's nice, man. I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty nice. Our secondary is just a bait on everything. They might just be a bait on every ship, guys. You know, I might need to just remove secondary builds from some of these ships. I'm pretty proud of myself for not just full sending early on in that game and then dying. We had a very good game. And it, you know, was the result of staying alive till mid to late game. That's interesting to think about. We do get ourselves into a super ship game, though, so a little bit worried there. Hindenburg going to be turning out here for sure, so we'll try and aim for that. But matchmaker-wise, couple super ships. We also get submarines in this one, unfortunately. 2 torp protection hits. That's too bad. Bourgogne on our flank is a little bit rough. We're very fortunate, actually, to not take too much damage there. We'll play it slow. We'll play it slow. Okay. Look at the reload buffs. Here it comes. I mean, that's a kind of ridiculous reload, I gotta say. Oh my goodness. Is this a range mod Hindenburg? It might be, honestly, guys. Another 3 full pens. 10k there. Pretty good. What if we go there? Ah, there's the sub. Okay. Sure. Range mod spotter Hindenburg. He got the double fire, so that's why I am going to damage control it. And we're using our first heal as well. So, spotter plane's out. That means we are not going to be quite as capable at these longer range engagements. I do want to go to the north to support my Annapolis a bit more, but very passive opening, I gotta say. But I am trying, guys. I'm really trying to not force aggressive plays in this kind of matchmaker, and trying to have better matches as a result. Can't get over that island, unfortunately. Maybe for Kremlin I can. Yeah, for Kremlin I can. So Kremlin Buffalo. Buffalo got buffed, actually. I'm gonna have to take a look at that this week. Buffalo buffs, guys. I played it once last week and it was actually pretty good. Not gonna lie. Did not mind it at all. Iowa is here as well. You know what? Let's try. Let's try. Kremlin shoots Annapolis. You know, they're going to have a Condi back here, so I'm quite worried about getting farmed out. Our team has very good control of the south. Yeah, there's the Condi. So, I know I'm camping, guys. I know I'm camping, and I apologize. But I do want good games. And actually, let's turn turrets right now. That way, we're more set up as they push in here. 4 overpens! No. If I had spotter plane, I would have totally used it there, though. Giving me much, much better angle on that buffalo, at least to see where I should be aiming. Yeah, there's that superstructure. Fair enough. No, 2 overpens. Too bad. We're going to be holding down the flank here is the idea. So as they try and push towards B or into A, we just need to be that broadside threat presence is the idea here. So anytime you see broadsides pushing out, that's what we want to go after, right? An angled Kremlin I'm not going to do too much to. There we go. Okay, some bounces. Not bad. We'll also provide some spotting for our team as well. You know, that's helpful. All right, time to get going as the Condi is actually getting some shots in on us. A little worried about that. Yeah, let's use that heal. Now, Satsuma from very far out is on us as well. Ah, we got a Henry here with us. Okay. So yeah, if we can just kind of tank for these guys, be the punching bag, they do the damage. Condi with speed boost up, very difficult to hit. But we have 30 millimeters of overmatch. So if I manage to hit him, yeah, I missed there. Bad aim. If we manage to hit though, even angled, we should do some good damage. Let's try there. That might not be enough lead again. I might just straight up not be leading these guys enough. Ah, there's the reload buff. Oh, there we go. 10k, look at that. So, you know, a GK might not be able to get that. I know I'm not going to do much to the Kremlin, so I'm going to just let my team do the HE pressure thing. And here's a great example of this Condi is stuck bow in, unless he can go dark, right? We reload so fast. You know, I was talking about another 12k, let's go. I was talking about that with Vermont. Ah, he has concealment. Not the lighthouse build. But look at how fast we reload. Aimed a little bit high. Do we get there in time? We reload quick enough that they can't turn away these cruisers. No, too high. You know, I'm so used to the game pulling my shells low when people slow down, turn out, that kind of thing, that, yeah. Unfortunate there. He's going to speed up. That's fine. Hey, there's one. 20k! Boom! Little less about the overmatch on that one, of course. We still have half our HP, but only 1 heal left. So let's start kiting away a little bit further. Try and save some HP. Again, team is doing a good job. Okay, that's the fire. That's fine. You know what? Let's stay dark. Let's stay dark. Let's not risk as much here. Even though Condi's out of range, dare I? I mean, that's a broadside buff. He's going to turn in. He's going to turn in. Let's not get too greedy with it. He says as Hindenburg's going broadside, so let's shoot him. I'll be a little greedy. We still got 40k HP, another heal. We'll get to our 5th heal soon. Under the rear turrets? No, too high again. Dang, man. My aim. My aim. Alright, and yeah, now we definitely don't have range. 100k, though. It's fine for the matchmaker, I think. We're staying alive. Bit painful with the fire lasting so long, though, since our super heavy AP there. That is the downside. But we get a little more punching power. We hit that, especially that Condi, much harder than we otherwise would have. So, you know, that's nice. Iowa, is he accelerating? Maybe not, but we'll just go there for now. Ideally, I'd actually really like for the Iowa and the Kremlin to be shooting at me. I would love to get some AP potential damage. That's how we can farm it much easier than high explosive and fires and all that stuff. There we go. A little bit more. Actually, Condi went away. Yeah, see, this is kind of the power of holding the flank, right? Like, they have to get to the middle at some point. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Preussen. What are you doing? All right, well, there's a bunch of damage already. Wow, and we win. You know, a little bit boring game, I will admit. I was playing the passive meta playstyle. Oh, we finish him off even. Disgusting. Long range Preussen. Wow, furious, super heavy AP. Maybe a little greedy to go with that build. Wow. Wow. That's okay. I didn't expect it to go that well at all. Man, if you just camp as a battleship, it's so much easier. No wonder everybody camps. I'll admit it. I camped. Okay, caught. All right, I'll admit it. That's the build, guys. Wow. I will say, though, I'm not going to run this build going forward. Very interesting to see, but here's what I probably am going to run going forward. I think I'm running that. So that way we can get secondaries in the 10%, 5% of games where we can push in and brawl. We still have 9.2 kilometer secondary range, and long range secondaries only gives you range. It doesn't buff the accuracy at all. So it's not going to help you do more damage once people are inside that 9.2 kilometers. I suppose it gets you to your full activation of manual secondary battery sooner, to be fair. But, this is interesting. Interesting. And then still just run main guns. You still do 15k alpha, which is very, very powerful. You lose 1,000 and a bit alpha. Yeah, I like it. But you can run that furious super heavy AP build and do reasonably well. So very good request. That was a fun, interesting one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, comment down below what you want to see next time, as that's what I'll play. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great rest of your day.